part is great. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Shitty Jeff Goldblum. How you doing? Listening to a bit of War Paint. I feel like you guys are having the same experience as my neighbors, where we range from, like, Opeth to this. And you don't really know what the fuck, but that's okay. It's nice music for your soul. Tonight's stream is going to be a bit of a relaxed look at a couple of forums. Some of you fuckers are too young for forums, but I'll have you know I was born and bred on the goddamn Sonic forums of old, with multiple accounts fighting each other, creating fake drama, shit posting. It was beautiful. But we're not going to be looking at any Sonic forums today, although that might be a good idea for a stream sometime. We're going to be looking at a couple of forums. We're open to suggestions. I've got 3 forums in mind, but if anybody has any suggestions for, like, really strange forums. You know, the last time we did a stream like this, we wound up with the Smurf video. We also wound up with the Juggalo video and the Ice video. So, you know, these streams are gold. There's a lot of gold there in the forums. Deep, you know, if you get right in there, if you get real deep in there. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at the DSP King of Hate forum. We're going to be looking at a Vore forum, or Vorum if you prefer. And we're going to be looking at one for, like, really weirdly strict, like, Jesus-y feminist moms. It's weird. Mom forum. A lot of moms who are, like, upset that their kids want to go for Halloween as pirates because they're sexist murderers and bad people. So that's the caliber of things we're dealing with on that forum. Again, if we've got other ideas in the chat for anything that sounds particularly spicy, particularly flamin' hot Doritos, then we could definitely look into that. But for now, at least, we got 3. I think it's going to be a pretty good stream. How you guys doing? Dorito ASMR. Don't mind me. Coprophagia forum? Thought it was going to be about MILFs. No, but, well, someone did suggest to me in the server today that I'd look at the speed cleaning women on YouTube. The ones who, like, bend over for money and pretend to clean their house. So we might be looking into that rabbit hole. I feel like that could be pretty good. Feast upon the Doritos. Yes, I will. When are you going to cook? Well, I've got a few recipes in the making. I don't know if I make all the recipes, the dumb, terrible recipes that I want to make, this is just going to turn into a food channel. So, I might need to space it out a bit, but pretty soon, I think. I love this War Paint album. Yeah, it kind of sucks that all their other albums don't sound like this. They kind of went in like a weird dancey direction after this, but I like this one. Bend over and clean for us, bear. I mean, if I really must. Let me see here. Read off a couple of super chats. Got $2 from Hiverns. Could I get a motivational quote from you? Well, this isn't my motivational quote, but this is from Kit Boga's streams. And the quote is, "Any pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself." So you take that home with you. Put that in a box! Remember it! Thank you. $2 from Matt G. Papa Claw, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you as well. I love spending time with you. $2 from MF. He is the Claw Father, the one true Tism Wrangler. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, that's just the job description. I didn't choose this life, but this life chose me. Actually, I did choose this life. But $2 from Mama Catswell. The claw is mightier than the Kringe. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna be looking at the DSP forums, so the Kringe might get off the fucking chain today, but we'll see. And finally, $2 from Jack Tangue, or Tangway. Feces, smiley face. Oh, and $10 from Goof Troop. Bend over and goof for me, Claw. We're gonna get goofy, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a goofy fucking stream. I want you all to know this. Take this home with you. So, I will open the thing here. As bad boy set up. We don't really need our fair use boy today. So, we'll get rid of him. No. That's good, thank you. OBS is a fickle, fickle bitch, let me tell you. There you go. So we don't need the fair use bear. We don't need any of that. We're going to be taking a look at a couple forums here today, like I said. I'll turn off the music. Once again, this was some Warpaint, pretty good band. I don't know, at least this album's really good. But yeah, we're gonna be taking. It doesn't help if I tell you who the artist is. They still copyright strike me, or claim me, or rather, and probably block my video worldwide. You know, the Chibi Necodemic stream got blocked worldwide, or not worldwide, but in like 70% of my viewers couldn't watch that stream after it was posted because the fucker had Careless Whisper playing for 3 seconds in the background. So that's cool. That's the way YouTube works now. So we're going to start things out here with the King of Hate forums. The DSP forums, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess they're semi-active. I mean, there's a couple people here. So this forum, 2020, Phil Burnell. We got like a new member from an hour ago. There's a new DSP fan born every hour, apparently. We got news and announcements, multimedia, gaming, other. What's the most recent thing? Do we have like an introductions? No. Channel discussions, general. Okay. We do not have permission to see this content. Does DSP actually post on this forum ever? I feel like he probably doesn't post on this forum that much. There's a sucker board every minute. King of Docs forums. Yes, rarely. DSP has no chin and a double chin at the same time. It's amazing. Thank you, chat member. So he does apparently post here sometimes. So that's pretty interesting. This was posted by Phil. Is that the real Phil? Oh yeah, these are like official threads. Viewer's choice. We can see his posts. Maybe we should just go through his posts. So these are people who like actually like Phil. These are people who like Phil and support Phil and want to watch him play games. This is fascinating to me. If anything, this is more fascinating than the actual like content of Phil, is the people who would actually, I don't know, intend to watch it. Viewer's choice nominations. Okay, well, you know, that's the general. That's talking about general channel stuff. There's a series one. There's the playthroughs one. You can do suggestions. The other seems pretty popular. What's the other thread about? Why doesn't DSP just do something different? Okay, so apparently DSP needs to raise a lot of money again to pay his tax lawyer, his bankruptcy lawyer, and his back taxes. Why put up a poll for games that people have seen him play 5 times, Dark Souls, or that are so outdated that no one would even care, Mass Effect 2, or retro games that people won't want to see anyway, mainly because they have save states now, and people like to see DSP rage at games instead of just restarting at certain points. If he's really that hard up for money, then why not do a Cooking with the King, or a special DSP tries it for a week where he tries different foods every day? And if he's on the healthy kick, then just get something locally. Hell, if he wanted, he could ask some of the local places if they'd sponsor him, if he wanted. Or hell, why not just pick up a game from last year he hasn't played, i.e. Astral Chain, Code Vein, Octopath Traveler, Cuphead. I think those are from last year, but okay. Sounds better than playing Dark Souls 2. So this person, again, this is like a fan of Phil. This is incredible. And even they're getting like fed up with Phil because he's like, a little cowbear pretty much. But that's not true. For speaking about people who like to donate a lot of money, they like stuff like Pokemon, Minecraft, and things where he can talk a lot with the viewers. Yeah, everybody's there for Phil's stunning personality. Okay. He urgently needs a lot of money. He could just make a bunch of tip goals for events. Well, at least he's not pulling a Wings of Redemption and demanding a fucking hourly wage in order to stream. That's a bad look. Doesn't even matter that much what events people will donate as long as there's a goal for something. I think harder and formulate an idea for upcoming tip fundraising stream. I'm thinking to split it back between things people have requested for a while. MGS1 run, Fortnite, gimmicky Dark Souls 1 or 2 run, or Ninja Gaiden Black. Huh. We can get to watch DSP play Ninja Gaiden, everybody. We can look at the politics thread. Oh, this sounds exciting. What's on the 6th page? Okay, what's on the 39th page? Apparently we're on the road to 2020. What's a sad day for Democrats? We're going to find out the political philosophies of DSP fans, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, people are mad at PewDiePie? What did PewDiePie do? Oh, wait, no, that was in March. That was because of the fucking Christchurch thing. A bunch of people thinking PewDiePie is guilty because some psycho said his name. Okay. I don't know if necessarily that's what these people are saying, but... Oh, I think something very wrong with anyone who watches him, especially who's a hardcore fan of him. PewDiePie is an evil Nazi, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first from this member of the DSP forums. PewDiePie is a toxic, bad person. And all 100+ million people who watch him, there's something very wrong with them. Not that there's anything very wrong with the people who watch DSP play Dead Space and call aliens big-nosed Jews. But, that's fine. But anyways, he was a Navy SEAL, so we're talking about the Christchurch thing. This is not a very active threat. I guess people in the DSP forum aren't that political. But, we're getting into the politics. This is a sad day. Oh, what's happening now? People are talking now. The first article of impeachment was rejected 48-52, and the second article was defeated 47-53. The majority of the Democrats are fucking pawn scum. That's because the Democrats, most of them anyway, are pure garbage. I mean, to be fair, fucking abandoned ship, everybody. To be fair, the Democrats are kind of like the Titanic right now, but this is a sad day, says the Rock Band 3 addict. We turn to him for advice. He's this channel's version of a CNN talking head. Damn right, it is a sad day for the Democrats. Get fucked, says the brony. The brony with 7,000 posts on the DSP forum, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like the president, the right thing to do is to vote for someone else, IMO, not to try and remove them from office via non... Well, I think it was technically democratic. It was just stupid to do it when they did. And, like, put all of their fucking eggs in that basket. The charges against Trump were nothing but bullshit. You just wanted him out because you're a diehard Democrat supporter. Well, this guy's going off. This guy's going off. This man with 8,000 posts on the DSP forum is going off. He's got some fucking opinions. He's gonna convert the DSP faithful into loyal... Well, it's already called he's already called the King of Hate. Honestly, I can tell you the fan base he needs to court. It's probably not a great idea, but, I mean, it's the best idea he's got at this point. Chill the fuck out, lol. You're gonna say dumb shit to me because I don't like Trump. If he doesn't want him in office anymore, he has the right to that opinion. Oh, he's owning up. He's saying he's angry and he was sorry. And okay, that's nice. So our boy here is not such an asshole. That's fine. He's you know, he's working on it. That's fine. So that's the politics forum on the the politics thread on the DSP forum, which is quite something. Trump fires Rex Tillerson. Why doesn't DSP just do something? What characters? Why I like them. I like characters. There's so many good ones. Characters are the best, dude. You know what I like? Characters. There's my favorite character is that one who's in the thing that I like. He's good. I like that character. Or she. I don't really remember, but I like them. MDC fan here, 101 here, to give you a new interesting topic. The first character I'm going to talk about is one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters, Scooby-Doo. I love this character since I was a little boy. IMO, he is funny, cute, and deep down brave. Scooby-Doo is a beautiful woman. White boys fuck dogs. They really fuck them. By the way, I'm sure there's some weird fucking Scooby-Doo people out there. We're gonna have to take a look at them at some point. I don't like this where this is going. The next character I'm gonna talk about is Superman. Yes. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, here's a block of text. Hang on. We need some music. This is not Superman music, but it's fine. It's fine. Yes, I'm going to talk about why I love Superman, and what better picture to put on this post than a picture of the great Christopher Reeve donning the red and blue. Superman has been a childhood hero and an all-time favorite of mine since I was 4 years old. When I first saw him in the Super Friends cartoon, I first thought he was awesome because of his powers and abilities. But as I began to have further experience with the character through watching the DCAU and the first two Christopher Reeve films, the last two sucked. Of course, reading the comics, I really saw what makes Superman an awesome character. It is his character, who he is actually as an individual, as a person, and as a man. Superman is the type of person we all try to be. He has showcased immense love, faith, compassion, hope, and optimism. It may not be perfect, but is better than fear, chaos, and angst. What really made me a fan of Superman was Christopher Reeve's portrayal of the character in the movies. IMO, his portrayal brought Superman to life. He did an outstanding in showcasing Superman's true character. In my eyes, once I see him put on the suit, he is Superman! Heck, IMO, he is the greatest Superman of all time! I did enjoy Tom Welling from Smallville. Okay. I did like Brandon Routh from Superman Returns. I did like Dean Cain. Henry Cavill. Wow, this keeps fucking going off. Superman went at borderline full power in all of his fights! Okay. Personally, he's a guy So this is the Trump person, by the way. And he says, personally, he's a guy I would vote for president. Superman is the type of person in the world needs no matter what, because there will always be evil lurking in our midst. So this guy went off on a 24 fucking paragraph rant about your fucking boy, Soups. The primus inter pares of the Justice League, which is Latin for the first of all equals. Now he's talking about Spider-Man. I really like Spider-Man and Superman. They're my favorite characters. Also Scooby-Doo. They're my favorite characters. Spider-Man and Superman and Scooby-Doo. I really like those characters. They're really good characters. They have really good character and I like them and they're really good. Glad you enjoyed. Please feel free to comment on the others. Any thoughts on Bigby from Fables? I'm glad you liked my reasons for liking Spider-Man. Yeah, if you had the wrong if you liked him because he was like, I don't know, circumcised, that would have been weird. So he likes the Hulk. These are some really deep, complex characters, ladies and gentlemen, that are... This is like some Great Gatsby shit, so... What are some characters you dislike? I appreciate it, man. You are more than welcome to comment on the topic anytime you please. Consider it as a token of my respect and appreciation. You're allowed to talk on this free forum page that I have made. You're allowed to... I have decided that you're allowed to do that. That's great. Can I save this? Share it, friend, anytime you like. I really, really like this opinion. Boomer consumer, indeed. The Senate will decide your fate. Gotta have a booze break here. I found the fucking chocolate whiskey again yesterday. I was delighted, but they were out of it today. I was desaddened. I was very sad. I was saddened and shocked. Mostly shocked, but a little saddened. But mostly shocked. Woo! Tastes like liver disease. Okay. So that's Trump Boy's characters thread, I guess. Okay. I ate those food in 2015. And it has a recent response from January 30th. You notice how few active members there really are here? We've got the fucking Brony. We've got the Scooby-Doo Spider-Man guy. We've got Moira here or whatever. And then there's like barely anybody else. Jeffrey Epstein. People Philip or mods should ban. We've got some spicy conversations happening here. But I want to know... Garfield ate those food, everybody, and I want to know what foods he ate. Favorite foods. Mine is lasagne, but I do have me good meal. Loving me some pizza. Okay, well, they ate those food, everybody. I'm surprised that turned into a thing, actually. Favorite martial artists? How do I terminate this account? I am disgusted that I ever had an account on the DSP forums, and I need to vacate ASAP. Fantasy Fights 2.0. Are we gonna get to see Superman fight Spider-Man? I want Superman fight Spider-Man. I can Scooby-Doo fight Spider-Man. That'd be great. Idea for Phil. Oh, we got constructive ideas here. Hi, Phil. I've been a fairly recent lurker on your Twitch channel and noticed a lot of people talking about having co-op games or some collabs. I myself am not a streamer, but play some games that thought that maybe we could get together on my... Oh my god, this guy wants to be friends with DSP, everybody. This guy wants to, like, be friends with DSP. He wants to chill with and, like, play games with DSP. Can you imagine playing games with DSP? Why would you ever want that? I've seen how trolls go above and beyond. Maybe this guy's just a fucker. He's just like an A-log and he wants to go and like fucking beat Phil with a beer bottle or something. I don't know, but I feel like that's less fucked up than wanting to be his friend. But anyways, on a bully stream. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, actually. I've seen how trolls go above and beyond. I suggest a meetup first. We both live in Renton, so perhaps we could meet at the Berliner and feel it out from there. It's a relatively close German pub. Good beer. And if things don't seem up to par, we can just split from there. Thanks for taking the time to read this. And then we just got this, like, fucking hard yikes here. Even this person who's legendary on the DSP forum knows that's a little weird. So this person's like telling him off. Okay. Maybe Phil will see this in the future and respond to me. Imagine wanting to be Phil's friend. Jesus Christ. Phil doesn't even fucking have friends. Has he ever had a friend? I guess he did. He had those guys that he was doing those that series with years ago that like collapsed, probably because Phil. But Phil declawed my son. This is relevant to my interests. I've been watching this Phil guy now for about a month now after learning he is the one who took Jasper. I watched some videos of Phil mentioning Jasper only has his rear claws when we got him. This is a lie. Jasper had beautiful claws. Claws perfect enough to ward off other alley cats, but also gentle enough to pick dirt off of Ma's back. I miss him so much. Phil, he would have never seriously hurt you unless you were trying to hurt him. Phil, you need to understand that we need claws to defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves! Hashtag save Jasper, everybody. Yo, aim! Aim! Stay the fuck back! They did my man Jasper dirty. They did Jasper extremely dirty. What's the hidden contents? This is how you troll, being funny. What about the wild squirrels, though? Here's Jasper's mom. This was Jasper's dad, but now Jasper's mom. How could y'all go do that to our baby boy? Y'all done picked him from us here in Arkansas. Shut up, I know how it's pronounced. When he was just knee-high to a cricket. Then y'all done clipped his claws. Bless his heart. I miss you, Jasper. Pawpaw and I'm proud of you for being up there in Seattle and making that couple happy. Be good now, you hear? Are you telling me that? Are you talking like that because you're from the South? I haven't heard Pawpaw since a while now. Wait a minute. Jasper's not from Arkansas. Shut up, I know how it's pronounced. I bet you're not even a cat. Show yourself, imposter. Yes, my Jasper's right here in Bentonville, Arkansas. The Walmart capital of the world. Phil done said so on a reveal of our boy. I just hope that one day we might be reunited. Maybe if there's some kind of foreclosure or something. We done been missing him, baby boy. Y'all take care. I'm sorry, man. We got memes. Thank you. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Save my baby boy! A peaceful resolution? What's this? Phil, us squirrels have no desire to harm Jasper in any way or form. Don't fall victim to the lies and slander. We just want to be friends with Jasper and play games with him. We don't even eat meat! Ow. Squirrel meat eaters. That's racist, dude. He's got like the DSP laugh in text form. That's alarming. Infrastructure tech. DSP laid off 9 years ago from today. Oh, that's nice. Are politics a new form of entertainment? Says Jeffrey Epstein. Huh. Wrongful ban. People Philip or mods should ban. Who should get banned? Detractor stuff. Guys, they're being detractors. Gloves 123 is finding the detractors for Phil. He's being a good boy. He's finding the detractors, everybody. This is unironic. This is a real person. Can you imagine this man's life? He wakes up. He he takes a shit, he gets out of bed, and then he goes and he sits on the fucking DSP forum and he updates people on the detractors. That's quite the life, you know? Like, wow. He does it for free! Phil's secret police. DSP declawed Jasper. Moira here is like always involved. Death battle. Metal Sonic versus Zero. Oh yeah, I really need to know the fucking outcome to that one. Okay. Read this. Serious workable suggestions from someone 10 years your senior. Okay, someone's trying to get through to fucking DSP here. Oh shit. We got some serious stuff. And of course it's been completely ignored by everybody. This is in July too. Shit. I have regular, tried and true, workable solutions that I and countless others have successfully used for making ends meet. Before this is waved away, I will state that I am over 10 years your senior, and these methods were passed down to me by my father, who was the sole breadwinner in my childhood home. He was also self-employed, but unlike you, did not receive a lump sum payment on reliable date each month. Now, since you have other varied income streams that will more closely reflect the position my father was in outside the monthly payment, I still feel that the advice he gave me will be even more helpful as unlike my father, you can track the amount you will be receiving in your Twitch. So we got a household budget, overdraft versus late fees on utilities, payment date adjustments. Wow, this is some serious shit. We're talking about eschewing. We're talking about a lot of shit. He's doing like a food budget. He's telling him he should get some like deli bread and... Oh no, he should cut those from his thing. Phil needs to eat rice. Imagine telling Phil he needs to like cut down on his food budget. Okay. Overdraft versus late fees, payment date. Okay, so this is like somebody... Again, this is like a fan. This is like an actual person who, for some reason, after all this time, cares enough about DSP to be like, yeah, maybe these are some things you might want to do. He's got guys dividing X by 3 and equaling C, whatever the fuck that means. So there's a lot of shit going on here, but I mean, of course, that one's gonna get completely fucking ignored. I did get 486 views, but, you know, not that much. Rants on topics I want to talk... Oh, we got the Spider-Man, Superman, Scooby-Doo guy again. He's gonna rant about the topic. This is from a few years ago, actually. Overpowered characters. I am sick of people judging these fictional characters mostly based on their power level. To me, that is not how you judge a character. Personally, I think these overpowered characters do not exist! Well, no, they do exist, because Superman's got too much fucking power, and you need to come up with weird, stupid, contrived reasons for him to, like, take damage. Ever. I don't want to sound rude, but please read the entire thing before you respond. Please stay tuned for my next topic. Guys, this is like his radio station. We're being informed of his, like, radio... Like, this is good. Just wait for the merge. OP characters exist, though. He's saying that it's not a bad thing that someone who's overpowered exists, but it's like, if your character has too much strength, then it kind of robs, like, any tension from the situation sometimes. I was actually watching a thing earlier today about something similar to that, and the person in the video brought up, like, how at the end of Naruto, he could, like, transform into a fucking... demon god or some fucking I don't know, Naruto dumb shit, but yeah, by the end of the series, he's like this insane fucking Super Saiyan 3 man, and it's just a little bit unnecessary and silly, but give me your honest feedback. Yeah, so we got some more rants here. What is this one about? Fictional characters being viciously judged on their appearances and sexuality. Back in the days of Shakespeare, men played both male and female parts. Does that actually make them homosexuals? No! Plus, even if people are homosexuals, does not give you the right to insult them because of... Well, that's nice. I mean, you're right. An individual developing his, her, yeah. with homosexuals in sports and Hollywood, and from what I saw, they are very good athletes. Yeah, those different people, those alien people that we call the homosexuals, they're very good athletes. It's a good thing we let them play in the same leagues as us. We dress differently all the time. Plus, I sick and tired of these people who choose to act immature and juvenile, who constantly call costumes tights. It's more mature to say costumes. Guys, we're talking about the Green Arrow dressing up in green tights and a hood and shooting people with arrows and it's serious, guys. Shut up. It's serious. It's mature. Shut up. We've got another rant about superheroes versus anti-heroes. We got a defense of Superman. Look at this fucking... Oh, what is this? The Batman? We're going off about Jesus, dude. You know, I wish I had the kind of crazy that leads me to write stuff, because then I could actually fucking have one of my stupid books or something out. I could actually finish something that I start writing if I was just as crazy as these people and I was able to just fucking word vomit about Superman for 6 hours. Game suggestions for downtime, food thread, anime conventions. How did you find Darkside Phil? Looking for Bad Company 2 unboxings. I saw that he did playthroughs and I was hooked. What do you need to be in your life that you see his playthrough of anything and you get hooked? Sorry, Dorito ASMR, but yeah. That's interesting. Original Fallout 3 was stuck in Megaton somehow. The end of the Quantum of Solace game in 2009. Fallout 3, God of War 3. So these are like old fans. This guy's a newbie as of 2015. But he says that he became a fan after watching the Heavy Rain playthrough in 2010. Or she does, I guess. Lorush. I don't know if that's a guy or girl, but yeah. That's interesting. All of these people say that they're like old fans. Skyrim playthrough. So these are all people from 2015, once again. And this is like 5 years ago. And like, a lot of stuff has changed in 5 years. Phil is certainly a different guy now. I don't think a lot of these people are probably still on this forum. I certainly don't recognize any of these forum members when we're talking. But yeah, they're all fans from like around 2010. So I guess DSP was like pretty popular back then. I remember him being like talked about, but even back then people still called him a fucking weirdo who couldn't play games properly. Yeah, these are all like... Oh, wait, no. PS4 unboxing videos. Okay. 2014, this person found Phil. So, at least as of January, and if we jump to the last page here, we're still in January. Until this post fucking necroing the thread from like months ago. Tried to think about it, but I cannot remember. Thanks for the valuable bump to this ancient thread from 5 years ago. That's great. But yeah. Mostly people, again, who got into him like 10 years ago. So it's interesting to think how 10 years have really done you boy. He went from being, you know, laughed at, but at least, you know, watched and somewhat respected, to like how it is now. Shit. Questions on streaming OBS. Oh god. The fucking next generation of streamers is going to be DSP fans, everybody. The last post. What is this? Is this guy leaving? Oh. Basically, you want to be the last person who posts in the thread. Looks like I'm winning. Well, who is the actual last post? Ah ha ha ha, nope. Well, this was in 2015. Oh, wait, no, that's not the last post. Hang on. Well, this person who necros all the old threads is probably the best. Fuck this person. Okay, well, anyways. So that's other, page 2. Anything else on the Phil forum that might be worth looking at? Series, the general. What's going on in the general? We looked at this a little bit. Why is DSP always up so late? Is Phil going to complete Morrowind? Does Phil really have nobody to play with in multiplayer games? Just got done watching his latest COD stream on YouTube, and whenever he does these multiplayer shooters or whatever, he always avoids playing with his fans and subs. Every time he chooses to play solo, like he's living alone on some island somewhere, refusing to communicate with the outside world. 99% of streamers play with their viewers. They don't even have to be subs. These games are way better and more fun when you have someone to play with. Hell, even his nemesis Wings plays with his audience. They're nemesis? His nemesis Wings, huh? I was unaware that there was actually, like, beef there. I mean, it's Wings and DSP. There's quite a fucking ton of beef, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe DSP should start demanding an hourly fucking stream wage like Wings apparently did. I considered looking at Wings' stuff, but he's such a fucking boring loser that, like, what's the fucking point? Who cares? We need Vore. I think we're almost done with this, but I remember him playing with Orcs Are Dorks, Real Talk, Play Apex, and some other people at some point. That was a lot of fun. He also played with, but that was a long time ago. Brian told me on Twitter it was up to Phil to schedule it if he wanted. He just needs to make it happen and not have such weird schedule. You know. He has fans and subs that are offering to play with him all the time, so he definitely does have people to play with. He just isn't choosing to. And as Mora Moria commented, there are other known people he's played with before that he could play with again. It sucks that he played games single that were made for co-op. Antisocial. Video from a decade ago is amazing proof. Well, it is if you're a person who hasn't fucking evolved in 10 years. That video is merely a valid piece of circumstantial evidence that suggests he is not Don't you hate that fucking one asshole in the group who has to, like, talk in, like, legal terminology? Like, don't you hate that one fucking guy? Polls. Forum makes no sense. World 3 of SMB took 2 hours concerning the state of Phil's reputation. I was watching a YouTube video from the FGC translated channel that shows Diego Umehara talking about weak characters. In the video, he plays a Fang player in SF5, patiently trying to understand the opponent. DSP is never mentioned in the video, and yet I found this thread in the comments. 157. DSP, dude, what am I supposed to do about that? That's totally broken. Online combos. Low tier god, nope. Disconnects. I don't respect players who do that. You're not getting a win against me. Lay someone I can beat her. I mean that I respect. Okay, so this guy's basically saying that people use DSP as like a meme. People use him as an example of someone who can't play games, and his reputation is generally bad. So it took this guy 10 years to figure out that DSP is, like, widely not liked. Stop bitching about the fucking Vore. We're getting to that, and all you're doing is getting yourself put on timeout. I hate when people think that I'm gonna, like, change the stream because they bitched in chat. Oh, I sent the same message 700 times. What do you mean he didn't change the stream to fit my whims? That's how it works at my mommy's house. I'm sorry, but that's, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it took this guy 10 years to fucking realize that there's like some problems with Phil's reputation, I guess. Is your point that people wouldn't smear DSP if he reacted the same way as Daigo or something similar? Saying this is what I wonder what I'm supposed to do against that. Well, Phil made his reputation already. Not much is going to change that. Okay. By the way, Jasper agrees with him. The reputation is not spreading, it's stagnant. Some of them may have legit criticism, but others just want to download their anger or whatever is accumulated during their day onto something. What is the excuse? I'm looking for a thread that tells me, like, what the excuse is for, like, why they like him. I want to know people's reason for actually liking him. Why is DSP always up so late? Star Fox 2 stream critique. Upload his Q&A segments on YouTube. A fucking oh, this one's got a response from Phil, everybody. Phil would improve a lot if he reflected on himself. So what does Phil have to say to this one? He's been in the mindset that nothing is ever his fault. He did nothing wrong. Everybody screwed him over. That he doesn't realize he's the cause of most of his problems. He's burnt several bridges, used the moniker King of Hate to be genuinely toxic and hateful to many people, and is insistent that his viewers owe him money because he plays video games and uploads the videos online. I feel if he did a deep introspection, he would come to realize that he needs to change to fix all his monetary, social, and physical issues. Do you think one day he might do this and change for the better? So this is, again, a person who likes DSP and wants to, like, help him improve, and is like, hey, how can DSP's life not be as shitty as it is? Maybe he can change some things. Do you think that he could do that so he could change for the better, guys? Because we all support DSP here on this forum, and we want him to be better. And then we've got some people talking here. I agree with you, and this guy should dedicate a lot more time for some soul searching and personal help. I don't think he wants to improve. I tuned in some streams, so I'm a viewer. Do you believe he thinks that I owe him money? Well, kinda, yeah. Didn't DSP do the same shit with the turn off that pesky ad block or whatever? Didn't he do that shit? Huh. Well, on numerous occasions, he had said viewers need to step up and support. I think he very much thinks he deserves money for doing very little. I see, but contributions are not mandatory is now a daily disclaimer on most, if not every pre-stream. Contributions are not mandatory. But I might single you out if you haven't donated to me in a while. The last two... Oh, here we got Phil's response. The last 2 months have been some of Phil's greatest streams, minus Modern Warfare. Full of energy, chill for the night streams, and some overall great game choice. Is this true? Is Phil better now? I don't know if I believe this. I don't fully blame him for his negative attitude in regards to money. That's not doing him any favors. So what does Phil have to say? Except that I've admitted frequently in the last year that many things that have happened are either partially or completely my fault. I've never used the King of Hate moniker to be toxic at all. It actually means something very positive, but you're ignorant to its real meaning, despite my explaining it about 100 times. And I've had a disclaimer for quite a while stating that contributions are not mandatory on every single major stream. It seems like I need less introspection and you need better hearing. This guy can't even hear. Like, what the fuck, guys? All right, so we finally got I want to see some more responses from Phil. Can I see his messages? See their activity. Yes, thank you. Why is DSP always up so late? I stream until 9:30ish every night. Uh-huh. Why is people turned your thread into a personal back and forth argument and or an opportunity to spread mistruths and lies on my own personal forums. Random thoughts 4. Oh, there's somebody who responded to the "Does Phil have nobody to play with?" thread. What is this message? I've had several acquaintances who are full-time content creators and streamers over the years who I was friendly with behind the scenes, but no one ever wanted to collab because of the troll element hanging above my head. There was a streamer whom I would drop in on his streams, and within a few months, my trolls were spilling over to his content and ruining it. And that was the end of that. You are a grade A idiot. Huh. Okay. I'll just shit on the guy. Okay. PayPal micropayments. Random thoughts for polls. Mario and Sonic would have been perfectly fun if they'd implemented multiplayer. What the fuck is even going on? Says this person. I just go to watch the stream on Twitch, Phil talking stuff about me, and a dozen messages about things I apparently did or something while I was asleep. This is some random guy. I don't know who this is. Just to clarify what actually happened, I was pissed about Phil because I felt sure he cheated. Or because I sure felt cheated. Phil did refund me the money immediately. The message from PayPal was in German since I thought I would be writing to PayPal and not Phil himself, but that doesn't stop Phil to refund me anyway. So this guy, like, got swindled by Phil. If I thought Phil was as shit as the post I apparently made. Why the fuck would I watch Phil for over 10 years? Why the fuck would I cheer or donate frequently? Why the fuck would I be subscribed for over 2 years? I can understand Phil's reaction since basically 90% about his life is surrounded by detractor garbage. But come on, Phil. Come the fuck on, Phil. You must admit that you could have figured out yourself that the things I said and did over the years doesn't add up to the stuff I apparently did and said in the past 6 hours, over $20 fucking dollars. How about people focus on their own problems? Okay, well, Phil claims that he cleared it up or whatever. I don't know. Do we believe this? He might have just banned the dude. He might have just banned the dude and been like, fuck it. But anyways, yeah, I think that'll about do it for the Phil forums. These are vaguely interesting to see that Phil's actually still active on this forum, and people actually still use this forum. You'd think if people actually used it, they'd have like a better like interface. It looks like very default. It's like no work was put into this at all. It's pathetic. But that's fine. Is there anything else we might want to look at? News and announcements, maybe? New moderators. Moderator reshuffling. Yeah, it must suck when all of your mods are leaving because nobody can stand your fucking content anymore. Series, playthroughs, general. So, yeah, I think that'll about do it for the DSP stuff for now. Pop this back to the bear here for a little bit. Take a quick swig, a real drinky poo. Not chocolate whiskey, but it does the job. It's fine. It does the job. Let me see here. We got a few to catch up here with. Rattle off a few super chats here before we get to the next stream. Let's see. $5 from Union573. Is DSP the original Coomer? Or he jerked it one time. He did jerk it on stream. More and more, I feel like that was just a publicity stunt, though, honestly. I feel like he just did it to get attention, which, I mean, it's like I said with Onision before on J Station. When the only thing you have left in your life that you can do for attention is, like, being an asshole. Making people laugh at you. I mean, I don't know, man. You might want to just go to school, maybe learn a new skill. I don't know. Let's see. $2 from Joe Vinny the Hyena. You gonna try to make the car panini good? The car panini? What is that? I don't think I've heard of that one. We're still down for another another cooking stream eventually. Like bad chefs. That should be pretty good. 666 from Spacekin Shadow. All praise the Clawfather. The Claw. Thank you very much. Very satanic. $2 from Frittata. You will now purchase Donkey Kong Country for SNES. Well, I won't actually, because I kind of don't like Donkey Kong Country. Not gonna lie, but I think it's on SNES Online though, isn't it? If not, I can emulate it, but, you know, thank you. $2 from Hiverns or Hiverns. Thank you. I will remember this when making music. Oh, the personal pizza thing. There's your motivational quote, dude. I hope you enjoyed it. $5 from BFM Bomb. Claw stream, Warhammer painting, and a gin and tonic. Oh wait, no. Claw stream, Warhammer painting, and a gin and tonic. Is there a better way to spend a Saturday night? I think not. Keep being awesome. Thank you. Keep painting those Warhammer figurines, I guess. Just don't invite anybody over to your apartment to see your Wendy's ad. $5 from Jesterhead. Clawfather, we will not rest until we've bankrolled you with an Ash Williams chainsaw arm mod. Plated in gold, of course. That'd be pretty cool. Can we do the chainsaw controller for the GameCube, though? I feel like that would fit my aesthetic a little better. But thank you. 100 rubles from the Great Werther. And we got a message here in Cyrillic, which I can't read, but there's a heart emoji at the end of it. So I'm just gonna say thank you, and I agree. I sure hope you didn't hurl any racial epithets. That would be bad, but I agree. Thank you. $5 from Stacy Barrera. No message, but actually, I think I remember you from back in the day. I'm not sure. That name sounds familiar. $2 from Meteorologist. We suffer from grug to be rewarded with Vore. That was a little bit of a Freudian slip. We're gonna be rewarded, everybody. We're doing we're going to the Vore forum. The Vorum. We're gonna be rewarded. This is great. Joe Vinny the Hyena with $5. You and your claws selling like a god church. Well, you know, England is my city. $5 from Sophia Marks. Thanks for existing and making quality content. You always make me laugh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for existing as well. $2 from Rob. Just think about those Marvel characters, Lenny. Live off the fat of the Avengers Tower. $10 from Rezek Zero. Hey Claw, YouTube recommended you to me. I watched your poorly cooking and Masaoka streams last night, and I'm now starving to death. Love your streams. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear you enjoy, and I hope this one's to your liking as well. $5 from Space Beach. Spooty. I really like the Spooty stream. I really like the Spooty and the Scooby Doo and the Spider-Man and the Superman and the Spooty. $2 from Furtada. A-log stream when? That could be interesting. A-logs are interesting people. We could catalog a few different notable ones from different people, but sadly, not many of them have like the most active, I don't know, like YouTube presence or anything. I know that the actual A-log, and what was his name? Anthony Logato, I think. He was like a failed shitty comedian. I remember seeing Josh shit on his comedy. Somebody got somebody got like a recording of him doing comedy, and it was the most awful thing. So that's some classic A-log right there. $2 from Rob. Declawing cats is inhumane. Don't do it, my friends. I've heard that. Don't they have membranes in the claws? That sounds pretty shitty. $2 from Mew Ichigo. Yell really loudly at the top of your lungs, please. Hell yeah, fuckers! It's not really at the top of my lungs, but you know, it's late. It's fine. We're doing our inside voice screaming. That's the inside voice version of like a Yakuza. Shit! There you go. By the way, I've been playing through Judgment. Finally getting into Judgment and the story, and it's a very, very good game. Honestly, I'm kind of a little pissed off now that game basically got no recognition when it came out. There was like no awards for it for Game of the Year. Honestly, like the visual direction in parts is fantastic. The dub is really good. The storytelling is really good. I'm just disappointed that nobody, like, I don't know, noticed that. It's a pretty fucking good game. $5 from Joe Vinny the Hyena. Never thought of a heartfelt tale from a dog. I never thought a heartfelt tale of a dog from a forum involving fricking Darkside Phil. Oh, you gotta rescue my boy! What was the boy's name? What the fuck was his name? I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of the dog. Dub. Ew. I know how you feel, but honestly, the dub gave it some of its own character. I don't know. I kind of like the dub. Spooty booty. Judgment is my favorite game from 2019. Yeah, it's a wonderful game. Jasper, yes, fucking hashtag free Jasper, justice for Jasper. $2 from Josh Shrum. Oh Lord, why must you do this to us, DeadwingDork? Well, why must you get my name incorrect? Because God hates you. God hates us. He hates you. He hates me. He hates everybody involved. He hates himself because he's seen Darkside Phil's streams and he realized that he fucked up. And then another $2 from Josh Shrum. By the way, I love laughing at Darkside Phil. Yeah, it's a good pastime. It's the national pastime, actually, of Grenada. Didn't know that before. I'm sure you didn't, but don't look that up. It's true. $2 from Logan STR. Funny bear streams are always good. Why change it? Why change it? Did I say I was gonna change anything? I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I enjoy the funny bear streams, the funny Calzone Man light streams, if you will. $2 from Rachel Hudson. No message. Thank you very much. $5 from Joe Vinny the Hyena. Hey, want to get some nacho fries after the stream? Yeah, bro. I live in the same town as you. It's fine. We'll just chill out and play some co-op games. That'll be great. $2 from Spacekin Shadow. Claw tries it, screaming at the Vore masochists. So we're about to see that. $20 from Goof Troop. Honest question: who is more mundane, Matt or Phil? Both are overweight white males with chin-strap facial hair. Phil's a lot more interesting. Mundane Matt's too fucking boring. I could never do a stream about Mundane Matt because he's just the most boring motherfucker alive. I guess maybe I could do like a celebratory, like a boulder hauling, a boulder hauling stream just to show solidarity. I don't know, but yeah. Mundane Matt is just a little too fucking mundane to actually be watched, in my opinion. $5 from thank you, Goof. $5 from Filthy Casual. So glad I didn't have to work tonight. It means I get to watch Claw with my headphones and not my earbuds, not my ear butt plugs. Oh, thank you. I had to read that correctly. Yeah, I'm glad you get the full sonic audio experience. You get the full experience of my Dorito ASMR. You ready? No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bask in it. That's some surround sound shit right there. $2 from Gunner Strip 7. Thanks for introducing me to Aiden Paladin stuff. Oh. She's pretty cool, eh? I like her channel a lot. You're welcome. $2 from Michael Pitt. Do you feel the burn, Clawdaddy? Not exactly. Let's just say not exactly. Not a politics stream. It's fine. $5 from Monique Brown. Doing a comic for my college thesis. A part is with me watching you say, okay, not a bully stream. Anyway, this guy jerks off to Ohio. Lamau. That's cool. Sounds like a good comic. $10 from Morgan G. Art, etc. Hey, Bearman, thanks for the endless entertainment. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy. And $2 finally from Josh Shrum. I meant DeadwingDork. Sorry. Also, Vore time. Oh no, that's right, guys. It's time to get. I don't even know what the right term is for this, but it's time to Yiffy, I guess. I don't know if they're all like Vore. I don't know if they're all furries, but they are all Yiffy, in their own way. So here we are. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Hang on. This is going to be a pretty difficult stream to do, honestly, as we look at their forum, because, I mean, well, does anybody in chat know what Vore is? I think some of you do. How can it not be furry but also Yiffy? Shut up. It's fine. No. Yes, unfortunately, yes. Vore is a sin. Yes, well, some of you probably don't know what Vore is, you poor sweet summer children, and we're going to be learning about that today. But some of you who do know that not the most safe for work thing that I can be showing necessarily in this stream. As you can see, we've got Vore material and upload. Subforums include soft Vore, hard Vore, unbirth, anal Vore, cock Vore, maw shot, that's a new one for me, other / combination, safe Vore, and photo edit. So yeah, we're gonna get down and dirty in the Vore forum, everybody. Are you excited? I know I am. I want my bones to slough off due to stomach acid. Yes. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Inflation is probably way more dirty. Well, we're gonna save the inflation for the Andrew Dobson stream. Don't even worry about that. You know, nobody else on YouTube has really talked about Andrew Dobson or Tom Preston or whatever the fuck his name is. Nobody has mentioned him in years. That's gonna be a fun stream, and all of the inflation that it'll bring. But before that, let's take a look here at the general Vore discussion. Now, again, I'm gonna have to vet this stuff. But I can show you the titles at least. I can show you the titles. Let's pick a thread here. Vore in video games, Vore in media list. Now, I've actually looked at this forum before. If any of you've seen the Justin RPG stream, I've actually looked at this forum before. He has a number of posts. In fact, we might even run into Justin RPG in the wild. That could happen. We could just find one of his posts while we're here. So Justin RPG is the caliber of person you can expect to find here on Eka's forum or whatever. Don't worry, I'm being careful. I'm not going to show anything that I can't show. I'm being careful, boy. But we got Vore in video games, Vore in media list. You can see how old these threads are too. This one here is 433 pages, updated like a few minutes ago. And its first post was 2006. How about fucking that? This thread is 14 years old. This thread is probably older than some of the people who are here. General looking for thread, Discord server. Ooh. We might need to look into that. That could be exciting. Just go ahead and bookmark that fucking forum. Or that thread. Yeah, we gotta do a stream sometime where we look at some weird, bad Discords. That could be fun. Except everybody's gonna fucking storm the Discord and try to be chuckle fucks and be like, hey, the guy's streaming. Hey, Deadwing, he's here. This is why we don't do Discords. But yeah. The Vore Dream thread, Eka's Portal etiquette. It's from 10 years ago. I wonder how much the etiquette has changed. Or the etiquette, if you prefer. You shouldn't prefer. That was very bad. But, yeah. I'm going to take a look at this one here. Eka's Portal etiquette. Again, if you're just joining us, I can't show the thread without doing some vetting first. Because I have to vet the avatars, too. Because this is a fucking Vore forum. Anything is possible. Anything could happen. But this page seems alright. Let's see... No, we do not tolerant rude people. Yeah, well, your fucking grammar sucks, asshole. I do not tolerant people with shitty grammar, so how about that? Second, no, sorry, I was checking my phone. Second, no, this site does not do request. The only time where it's appropriate to request. Stop harassment and inappropriate behavior. Of course, it is all case to case. We won't promise we will do exactly what you want to do, but we will try our best to be fair. However, the key point is you need to do something about it. You can't exact it to just go away. Ignoring them does not work. Okay. The site is built for the contributors. All preferences are equal. What fantasy you enjoy do not, I repeat, do not make you a better person, or the worst person for the matter. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Anybody who watched me talk about Justin RPG in that stream from months ago might remember the parts on Eka's forum, or Eka's Portal, or whatever the fuck this place is called. And they might remember the parts where he went off about wanting to, like, like he was into like lollies being vored or being vored by lollies. He wanted to be vored by like 4-year-olds or some shit. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like not all fetishes are exactly created equal, you know? But that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure everybody here is totally okay and above board. Let's see. Unwilling prey that simply gives up before being vored. Anybody ever noticed how rapey Vore is? How fucking weird and rapey it tends to get? Anyone know good throat bulge? Oh, save that one for later. No, that's fine. Jurassic World 3 is looking for a dinosaur food in British cult. Love Vore, but freaked out by digestion. So what is it that you love about Vore, then? I don't understand. Herons and pelicans swallowing live prey. Which Vore? Oh, hey, it's just an RPG. With a new thread from, like, this fucking month, guys. Fucking special guest star Justin RPG. Hang on, I gotta vet this shit. Which Vore-related pain would you rather have? Am I able to show this thread? Are the avatars okay? Okay, the avatars are fine. So keep in mind, again, as we look at this, that this is a forum where people presumably know about Justin RPG, but they still like talk to him and treat him like any other forum member. So anyways, which Vore related pain would you rather have, being chewed alive or being digested alive? Geez, guys. I don't know. Justin asks, this question may appeal to both hard and soft Vore fans. Which pain realistically would you rather have if you had to be eaten? What do you mean had to be eaten? You're a fucking Vore. You want to be eaten. This is the thing. This is the whole. Would you rather have the pain of being chewed alive but be dead before you got to the stomach, or would you rather be swallowed alive and whole and have the pain of being digested alive? Answer this any way you wish. Whether you prefer soft Vore, so you choose digestion, or you prefer soft Vore but you think the latter is less painful. Hey, if one is more painful and you still want that option, feel free to choose it. As a man who gets extreme pleasure and major sexual arousal from the idea of being digested alive, obviously you know where my answer went. Why do you endlessly make the same tired question threads that are nearly all the same? To boost interaction. Why else? Well, yes, obviously. I've made it quite clear I am a digestion slut. Lols. Digestion slut, ladies and gentlemen. A digestion slut. How about that? That's the first time I've heard that term. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird site. You know, I know this is like a fairly common you know, fetish, I guess, but it probably shouldn't be. It raises a lot of questions the more I like read about this. Personally, I'd rather be swallowed alive so I can feel the heat and spit of my pred while going down and feeling slimy walls when I reach the stomach and slowly be digested in stomach acid. If pred is large enough to put my whole body in their mouth, swallowed whole and digested alive, I really like the idea of my guts and organs being torn out and eaten first by a smaller pred like a fox or a wolf, though. Yeah, again, I don't know. I feel like this is not okay. I just feel like this is not okay. I feel like you might need, like, help and not, like, a forum to pretend that this is all fine. Upset tummy from being over full. The only pain I want to feel is that deep hugging constriction from the throat or otherwise pulling me in, like a gigantic bear hug everywhere, pressing my shoulders, wrists, boobs, hips, knees, and ankles tightly together, and even kneading my face like an aggressive lover. That's the kind of pain I'd be down with. As for the digestion, I'd want that to feel lovely, an unnatural sharp contrast to the pain of being swallowed. The acids nurturing my bruised body like some tingling hot bath, soothing my muscles and joints. Myrrh. Can you imagine doing an unironic myrrh? Definitely digestion. I don't care if it's slower and more painful. I have a serious phobia of being mutilated that doesn't give a shit about what's rational. There are other options here, though. You could be paralyzed by poison and be awake but completely unable to move or feel pain while digested. There's also being sucked dry like a spider, a slow process where you can feel your inside liquefying as your life slowly fades. And then there's my fave, being slowly constricted unconscious by a snake before being devoured. Of course, there's always the chance the victim will wake up prior to being completely swallowed or digested. It's hot, guys. It's hot. It's really hot. It's sexy and hot, sexy stuff. Now, let me. Oh no, we can do this now. That's fine. Let's find another one here. Have you ever written a Vore story about yourself? Are you an aquaphile? If you love fish and whale type predators. Vore fan comics. Favorite Vore writer? Your pred crushes? I really enjoy it when the pred is married. What about you? Looking for input on an idea. What's your idea? What's the idea? On mobile, apologize for formatting. Hey everybody, I know this is a new account, but I've been around the community for quite some time now, and I'm looking to start creating. I'm looking to feel out the room a bit and gauge whether or not what I make is something that would interest anyone. I'm a 19-year-old male with a generally thin figure, aside from my hips, Lamau, and I was thinking of making some ASMR porn videos in a similar vein to those posted on Ekkas a few months back, which have recently been deleted. I plan to write my own scripts and record in my free time all sorts of stuff from cock to anal. Oh, junk to rear, that's my favorite. Just wanted to know if this was a kind of thing anyone would be interested in. Make sure I'm not screaming into the void. I mean, I love this guy. Whispers in ASMR are a hard no for me. Yeah, being digested and dissolved in stomach acid, being chewed to death. That's like really hot and really gets me all yiffy and murray. But the whispering. Now that's crazy. That's just so bad. Who would ever want that? I think you'd regret making them later. Also, there's not a decent audience for male content, nor is there a decent payoff for making it. The few people who would probably be attracted to male preds would probably prefer a hunk over a twink, too. Wow, this guy's giving him the brutal honesty. That sucks. I'm sure there's a market for it. Just keep in mind that once your face is out there, it's out there. Yeah, I don't know if you want to be associated with... you should, though. You should totally do... Tell me what your YouTube channel is, by the way. I promise I won't ever make videos about you. I promise. Who should eat you? The 21 Vort Nights Challenge? Oh my god, I need to drink. Hang on. Looking for input on an idea. Has anyone else seen this? What's your favorite moment when eating people? Gooey preds. Ability to take pictures of insectivorous plants. Isekai story with Vore. Oh god, the only thing that can make it worse. A dumb discovery I want to share. Oh, I don't want to know what you're discovering about yourself, fucker. Fucking hell, what is this? Can I show this? Yes, I seem to be able to show this. I don't know if the whole forum is like... I mean, one would assume that it was probably not all... that it's probably all NSFW, but I mean, some parts of it seem fine. So So I had gone through and made my own stress ball out of some of those water beads / Orbeez you can get online. It's fantastic for that, but I can't help but imagine it as a Pred's belly from the texture. The way it squishes around just screams belly full of mush or stomach walls from the inside. If any of you want to try this, you just need a big bag of balloons. I've not experimented with different types, but larger air and helium balloons would work the best, I think. And a canister of water beads, which you can get like 5,000 online for free, or for less than 10 American dollars. I don't know why I said for free. It's amazingly close, and if nothing else, it's a nice stress ball. While I know this isn't exactly what you're describing, I want to preempt any discussions of incorporating super absorbent polymers like Orbeez into fetish play. Do not eat them! SAPs are designed to expand when wet, and so if non-saturated beads of them end up in your esophagus or digestive tract, they can become an obstruction. Why are you telling people this? Why? I like the implication that somebody brings up, you know, it is a Vore forum, so it makes sense, but like somebody brings up, hey, I've got this like Orby thing that I'm doing, and the first thing this person thinks is, yo, don't eat them. I know you were probably planning on it, but don't eat them, yo. Like to think the people of this community are smart enough not to do that. To be fair, Tide Pods was an overblown phenomenon. So people are talking about Tide Pods and shit now, okay. Warhammer 40k FM fic. I don't know if you need to do that. I think it's fine if you don't do that. Why do we have this fetish? Why do we have this fetish? Why are we wrong and bad? Why are we bad? I've constantly tried to self-analyze and find out why I have a Vore fetish. I don't remember my exact age, but ever since I was a child, I've been interested in Vore. Some of my first experiences with Vore were from Star Wars, Jurassic Park, and cartoons. Could it be from exposure to that at a young age? Also, not to get into you know, people often ask if there was so many like sex weirdos on the world. If there was so many sex weirdos back before, like, you know, the internet and shit, and I feel like it's not even the internet, it's everything else. Like, we've learned, like, if we didn't have shit like fucking Star Wars and Jurassic Park and Sarlacc pits, and if we didn't have totally spies inventing every fetish, then, you know, we probably wouldn't have so many fucking sex weirdos in the world now. And also, we have the internet, so they can all congregate on, like, one forum, and everybody can pretend that it's fine. But, okay, I've also thought quite some time about why I had the fetish, why I like Vore, and some additionals. Well, I'm sure you all know that the scientific side on Vore and other fetishes, them being a mental disorder, a little more neutrally, I'd say science has no idea how the brain, or what some religions call the soul, work together to seate a human being. So it cannot be said why we do what we do and why we are what we are. This is a man consistently misspelling the word being. That's really fantastic. Why do we have this? This is a fascinating perspective. I actually did not know that scientists considered Vore and other fetishes as a mental disorder. Oh, probably they should. If they don't already, they should. They don't. Fetishes are only considered a disorder if they actually cause problems in a person's life, i.e. if someone is so obsessed with their fetishes that it disturbs their ability to function in society, or if it causes them extreme stress, etc. In other words, as long as your fetish isn't totally taking over your life or causing you significant distress. Yeah, but it's a fetish where you want to be fucking dissolved in stomach acid, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It might not technically be a problem for anybody around you, but it's a sign that something's up there. Is all I'm gonna say. There's something going on. Yeah, it's basically just cannibalism. The real reason why someone's into Vore cannot be pinned down to cover all of us. We all have different reasons to love Vore. since there's so many different kinds and purposes of it. Yeah, we've all just got our different, Vore reasons. It's like it's so. How dare we all be so, regressive and old-fashioned and not like support people's choice to be into weird fucking Vore and like get themselves fucking chewed to death by dragons and shit. That's fine. These people are totally okay, normal, well-adjusted people. Thin or really fit persons ending up really fat, yay or nay. Getting sensitive to Vore and macro content sometimes. Another one from Justin RPG from like a month ago. Has anyone else been going through or gone through a phase, or at least I hope that it's a phase, where you are sensitive to Vore content? Let me start off by saying that I still love Vore. I still make photoshops of me in various creatures' stomachs. Oh, we know, Justin. Don't worry. I still commission art of Vore. I can fap to the idea of me digesting helplessly in a stomach until I am no more. And that produces some of the greatest orgasms. Yeah, I'm sure thinking about the end of your life would really make you would really get the coom flowing, wouldn't it? Not a bully stream. However, lately I've been afraid to search out Vore content, because when I see Vore on TV, I get this feeling of suspense and my heart races, like if I'm sensitive to it or whatever. Sometimes Vore art and videos do that to me. However, I'm 100% fine when I'm the one being eaten. When I'm the prey, I get super aroused, but when others are the prey, it's usually 50-50. Either I will love seeing it, or I will get the feeling of suspense. However, usually this only lasts a few moments to a few minutes, and then I'm fine. Huh. This is like the first time I've seen him make a thread on this stupid forum that was like not just a vague, like very similar question to all the other stuff he asks. My brother-in-law knows how I like giant creatures and even normal-sized non-human creatures, and I did not know how to explain to him why I needed spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Online and why I needed to check for sensitivity. So I just said, what happens when it happens to me, I get really aroused, but if I see it happening to others, I get this feeling of suspense. So he just really wants to die himself. He just really, he's fucking fed up with this whirl. Oh, fucking hell. Welcome back. Welcome back, sex bots. It's good to see you. How you doing? How you doing, sex bots? Good to fucking see you. Kringe. Sensitive to Vore, yes. In other words, being a normal person. Coomer's Paradise. What TV is he watching? Yeah, I don't know. Sexbot got Epsteined. No, Epstein's still alive. Because of this sensitivity. Okay, so can't say I do, honestly. I definitely wouldn't call stuff on TV or movies Vore, as that word is short for vorophilia. Nothing like this phases me much at all. Vore is Vore, and most people see it in a different way. Anywho, I associate the suspense feeling with the dramatic music preceding the action, but nothing in popular media strikes me as Vore. Mind you, I have very specific likes. Lots of tongue action and lewdness. So some hentai hits my Vore spot, but not even much of that. And the lewdness makes me horny. Do you think that if this guy got into a bedroom with a girl, like he would be like, "Hey girl, would you suck on my action figures?" And then he like makes her like suck the action and like put them in her mouth and shit. Do you think that's what he? I feel like that's what he is like going for. I don't know. I think we just cracked the code here. Thought bots roll out. Claw should cover anal Vore. Well, I'm into half of that. So, I mean, corset's sadly underrepresented in Vore. Arion's archive? Oh, fuck you. What was your voriciest what real life encounter so far? Huh. Comfort Vore? Comfort Vore, okay. Do you ever use Vore as a source of comfort? I know a lot of folks here, myself included, enjoy Vore both sexually and non-sexually, but have you ever had a moment where you imagined a Vore scenario in your head simply out of comfort? Like maybe you're going through rough times or find yourself not feeling well physically and emotionally, and the thought of, I don't know, your favorite pred eating you and keeping you safe in their belly kind of eases the nasty thoughts away. Yeah, dude, I know that when I need to think, that's my safe space, honestly. When times get me down, I just bippity boom myself over to my mind palace, and there I am inside Reshiram's stomach, and it's great. Actually, it's not Reshiram. Personally, I want to be vored by the giant turtle thing from Final Fantasy 15. I feel like that would be a good time. It's very spacious. You have a lot of room to move around there. Absolutely, as sad as that may be, but I do find myself, I do this whenever I find myself stricken with a strong case of loneliness. Not even a specific scenario, just the vague feeling of being kept safe by a big, soft pred. Yeah, kept safe while you digest, and it's okay. That's quite the way of thinking. All right. Well, that's the general Vore discussion. Let's see here. We got interactive stories, work to be shared. We're gonna take a drink because Jesus Christ. I'm not hammered yet. I'm on the fucking Vore forum. Something's got to fucking give. So, wait, what the fuck is this shit? Guys, this guy posted on the forum 10 minutes from now. This guy just posted here at 7:46 p.m. It's currently 7:35 p.m. Guys, have the fucking Vore people learned how to time travel? Yeah, guys, Boogie's dead. F's in chat, guys. They're on to you, Claw. Oh, is somebody sharing the thing? Stop opening new threads. Stoner preds. Thought somebody might have made a thread or something. Please don't. Don't be that guy. Hey guys, DeadwingDork's doing a stream on you. Did I do good? Fucking flying monkeys. Fuck off. We're here on the internet safari. We don't need to take... Do you really want to interact with these people? Come the fuck on. Keep your fucking hands and feet inside the goddamn car. So we got a chat room here. We got a Vore uploading material thing. Now, I'm not really sure how I can show anal Vore content on this stream. But you know me, and if anybody knows me, you know that I'm dedicated to being the realest homie out there. And if I can't show anal Vore on my YouTube channel, then honestly, I mean, I don't know, Susan. Like, what's even the point of like even I don't know what's the point. But Team Anal, Cock Vore or Riot. Okay, you're the realest hard R feller. Let's try private roleplay. Can I read the private roleplay? Is there any between Justin Oh, goes the fucking microphone. Is there any between Justin RPG and anybody else? That would be good. I don't think so. Let's pick one at random. This one. Giant Pokemon Island, Misty and Ultimated. It was midday on a strange uncharted island, and I don't want to read this whole thread, so we're going to jump 5 pages in. Sean looks on in surprise, hugging her back. Nova... I know it sounds crazy, but I remember every detail, feeling myself dissolving, losing consciousness, then waking up as if it never happened, he says. Well... unless you count the fact my clothes were still strewn everywhere, not to mention soaked in saliva, he says, blushing. That sounds horrible, exclaims Nova. What I'm wondering is how I'm even still alive. I feel like I should explain, Buck chimes in. Bit of a curse on the island. Wow, this is fucking dull. Took him 5 pages to get to this shit. Alright, 8 pages in. You're gonna eat me again, aren't you? The towering mill tank is about to eat her. I mean, will it be okay after? Will it hurt? Once he's finished talking, he'd suddenly feel his whole body and the crop around him vibrating with a massive gurgle from the belly below. Uh-huh. Nova shivers gently as the sight of the maw fills her vision, lifting her feet gently as the tongue swishes and leaves sticky saliva ropes between them. She gradually begins to walk forward, hot and humid air surrounding her body. Sean feels the floor start to shift and slide under his feet, clenching him towards an opening. Spee waits patiently. She knew there was no rush. Here we go, he says as he starts to slip through. Side note, don't forget Subsea City. I don't know what that means, but fuck you. This little Sergal pad forward slowly. This little Sergal pads forward slowly, taking her time and gazing all around until she slips on the slimy tongue and falls flat on her face with a big burst of strawberry flavor. What? Amanda's crop squeezes and presses in on his body, efficiently pushing him through the sphincter and down into her waiting. This is anal Vore? Are we doing anal Vore right now? Is that what's happening? Okay. Okay, so... Alright, so whoever Amanda is currently anal Voring this character. Everyone knows butts have tongues. I think that's a different... I don't know what's happening. Unless there's a different sphincter. Maybe they've got a mouth sphincter. I don't know. Shen mms loudly. Their flavor too much for her. Oh, okay. So this thread ended on February 28th. And then this fucker tried to bump it, because this is like the hottest shit, you know? And this dude comes back. Shen mms loudly, their flavor too much for her. Unable to wait any longer, she tilts her tongue back, causing Nova to slide down. Sean relaxes, rather enjoying the sensations around him. He soon curls up in her stomach. Nova lets out a loud squeak, slipping on down with ease. She doesn't squirm about so much this time, though. Sean lands in a waist-deep pool of green liquid, and Amanda lets out a satisfied belch. She murrs happily, patting her gut as Nova slips into her first stomach. Not very ladylike, he teases. Nova tumbles down inside, landing within the remains of whatever Heather had most recently eaten, panting in the food-scented air. Matters of etiquette are thrown out the window when dealing with somebody who's been melted inside your belly. She teases right back, giving her gut a squeeze with her wings. She'd land in a chewed-up mess of berries. Heather lets out a belch. Comfortable in there? Fair point, Sean says, chuckling. And this keeps fucking going. What's the last page? What's the epic conclusion? Nova blinks but says nothing, wiggling gently in place as her cheeks flush a deeper shade of red. Jake swallows gently as Sean enters his throat, letting him ride the loose peristalsis down to a small and empty stomach chamber. He smirks, pressing her to his puckered ass. Thankfully, she wouldn't smell anything unpleasant. Probable isn't too often that you're on the eating end rather than the eaten, huh? Sean asks. The tiny circle wiggles and squirms, her body quite lubricated from earlier. Oh god. I've occasionally swallowed a couple of smaller bird or mouse Pokemon, even a few berry Pokemon, but it's quite rare, he admits in response. Berry Pokemon? That's fucking terrifying. I mean, say what you will about the ice cream Pokemon. And the fucking, like, that's a whole can of worms. But a berry Pokemon? Jesus. He would easily slip her in, the passage squeezing gently around her tiny form. This could go one of two Ks. You can either digest me and I should reform outside, or I could always slip back out the back way. It's up to you, Sean says. The tiny Sergal wiggles and squirms about, pressing her body against the slick walls. Seems a little counterproductive to escape from one stomach just to willingly digest in another, don't you think? Chuckles the Espion. It would seem to suck her in deeper, taking a mind of its own. Before long, she's pulled in fully. A fair point. Just thought I'd give you the option, he says, chuckling before slipping into his intestines. How big are these creatures that they're being digested in? It's the way that they're like, oh, in the chuckles while he's in this thing's intestines. It's like, okay. I guess this thing is like the size of a fucking Gundam or something. I don't know. Sorry about the slow responses. I haven't been feeling well lately. Oh. Misty Dolphin is... with 20,000 fucking posts here on this fucking Vore forum is having some problems. F's in chat, guys. After what feels like an eternity of squirming through his body, Sean's head soon pops free from his ass. Such a cute little butt plug, Josh teases as she's pulled deeper into his body. The Espion's rump is fairly tight, making it hard to wiggle out through. And of course, all that's on the other side is just more, albeit larger, intestines. Groans Nova as she's tugged up and around the bend of his large intestine. Sean soon wiggles free, hopping down behind him. We'll find some way to get you out of there. Count on it, he assures him. Josh sits back, enjoying the feeling of her tiny body moving deeper through his innards. And so that's the end of the story for now. The most recent post was actually this morning. So, like, this could be updated at any time. We could be... What does chat think? Tugged up, cute little butt plug. Mom, please get me. I'm scared. Church is free, people. I like that one. That's good. Yeah, so that's the roleplay section. I'm excited to see where my favorite story winds up after it gets continued. For my own purposes, my own creepy sex weirdo sadistic purposes, I'm going to take a look at the anal Vore section here, which I can't show on stream. Who knows? Maybe I can. Prey running into Pred's butthole. I think I actually probably could show this, but I'm not about to. What the fuck is this? Oh, jeez. Oh, God. There's a gallery, too. Oh, fuck. Okay. First thing that popped into my head was this. Oh, fuck off. Hungry butts? Post pictures of asses spread wide open, possibly chubby, with holes that might look like they eat people. Oh, God. Oh, God, of course it's fucking furries, too. Jesus. Alright. Seeking partner, conventions connection, suggestions, interactive story. We got an artist section. We got... What the fuck is this? Oh, God. Endosomatophilia world. What the fuck is this? Endosomatophilia in women, in men. What the fuck is this? Okay, we're doing a search because there's nothing on here that tells me what endosomatophilia is. A larger category than soft Vore. Womb with a view. A fetish in which a predator has live prey inside them. Okay. Okay, so this is a whole... Huh. So this is a whole ass wing of this forum about, like, I guess living inside of your predator? I guess? What is in the thread about women? Your username is ironic. I actually think this thread is a good idea. I've noticed that like 95% of endo is with male hosts, and I think it frustrating that I can never find any good examples of my favorite scenario. So here are examples. Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus? Ozzy and Drix? Okay. They're looting Magic School Bus, everybody. How strictly are you into endo? Fantastic Voyage remake? I don't like this. Endo levels in video game. You mean like in Zelda? Yeah. Devil May Cry 3, Borderlands 2. Okay. I think I'm good on this stupid fucking forum. I think I'm done with this fucking forum. This is fucking killing me. This is driving me slowly insane. That's fine. That's fine. What does the chat have to say about Vore forum? Vorum. You leave Dante alone. Have you checked out the people that are into the anthropomorphic ships? Huh. Please let this be a normal Vore trip. FBI, open the fuck up. I live inside a predator's basement. Oh shit, F's in chat for Onision's next victim. Miss Frizzle, no! Arnold, no! Why must they taint Scott Pilgrim? Oh, let's be honest, Scott Pilgrim's already been tainted. Come on. Free Vore time. This guy nutting over Osmosis Jones. Imagine being at a state in your life where you are orgasming because of Osmosis Jones porn. Can you even like put yourself in that headspace? Surely you just kill yourself before you get to that point. I don't know. In Minecraft, of course. In Minecraft. So, welcome to Mumsnet. Moving swiftly along here. Welcome to Mumsnet, and this is some kind of a weird forum for moms. Or mums, if you prefer. If you're, like, wrong and British. Where they can talk about, basically anything that the boomer moms feel like whinging about at the moment. We can look into feminism chat. We can look into Mumsnet stuff. I think, honestly, health might be a good one. Do we have anything to do with... Do we have anything to do with vaccines? We don't. Can I just go to the... Okay, so there's not just a health forum. That sucks. Menopause, children's health. So, child vaccinations, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so thankfully most of the people in this thread... The last time we looked at a forum like this, it was a lot of people who... I think I still have that bookmarked, actually, if I wanted to take a look at it briefly. But the last time we did a forum like this, it was... Oh god, where is it? Ice Chewing... Ah, yes, the Mothering forums, yes. The mothering.com forums, and you could find, like, birth stuff. You could find all these people. This is a very heavily weirdo anti-vax site. And it hides itself as being just like a normal mom forum. This one thankfully seems to be mostly vaccinate your child, don't be foolish, get your child vaccinated, vaccinate your child, protect your kids. What backlash? I get why everyone is preaching the mantra, vaccinate your child, but IMO, you have to weigh out the risk and the benefit with all vaccinations. My baby is 5 months and is highly intolerant to egg, which is the current 6-in-1. In the current 6-in-1 vaccine, I won't risk vaccinating her until she's weaned and I can determine if it's a full-blown allergy or just an intolerance. Of course you should vaccinate your child. So for the most part, this is people who at least are not like crazy fucking anti-vaxxers. At least there's that. But if you look at like, well, there's the feminism, there's the being a parent. Didn't they have like a popular ones? Yeah. Am I being unreasonable? Am I being unreasonable to think renting as opposed to buying is not throwing your money away? Men in the maternity ward. Thought it was double pasta filling. Turns out it's carrot. What the fuck is this? This is a fucking... Okay. This is a thread that it has 95 replies. And the first post was made like yesterday. This is a very active forum. I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Filled pasta, pumpkin sage for health, chucked in pack of carrot, broccoli, blah blah blah, with the only sane ladies option of scoff veg first then savor pasta. But rogue carrot roundel, masquerading as disc of sagey pasta middle, ended up in the golden mouthful. Is this person speaking English? What the fuck am I reading? I think the Vore shit made more sense. What the fuck is this? Did they have a stroke? The only sane ladies option of scoff veg first, then savor pasta, but rogue carrot roundel masquerading as disc of sagey pasta middle. What is a pasta middle? What is pasta filling? What am I reading? What the fuck is this? I've looked up at that filling flavor so many times and wondered about it, but I hadn't considered the genuine risk of mistaking a carrot slice for a loose segment of filling. Carrot never ever belongs in any pasta dish. Vile thing. That's not true. Carrot goes very well alongside like celery and peppers and stuff and onion in like a bolognese sauce or whatever. What? I like this one. So just what? When I am queen of the world, broccoli and courgettes are going to be banned immediately. On that basis, you are Sorry, dyslexic. I have no idea what I'm reading. Okay, so this is the double pasta filling thread. Thank you. Michael Barrymore. Puddle Saga thread 4. Am I the rude one? To be furious that Mill's friend accidentally announced my pregnancy. Am I being unreasonable to not like my brother sleeping on the sofa? Where's the one that I found earlier? Where's the one that I found? Crap is as sweary as fuck. This is an assumption that I have, and DH has just learned, but is vehemently opposed to. He thinks crap is less sweary than fuck. What the fuck? Crap is fine. I will say crap in front of the children, but not fuck. I never thought of crap as a swear word at all until I joined Mumsnet a few years ago. Calm down, Janet. Calm the fuck down, Janet. You don't need to speak to everyone's fucking supervisor. Oh god, I hate this website. Crap is 5 out of 10. Fuck is 8 out of 10. Crap is not a swear word. Huh. Crap is like the gateway to swear. Guys, crap is a swear gateway drug. It's gonna. This person's right. I said crap as a kid, and I thought it was funny, and now I'm on here dropping fucking soft A fella bombs and you know, talking about what a cunt this person is. Where was the one that I found earlier though that was really good? It was. As the storm hit your. Where is the one? To refuse. Am I being unreasonable to refuse to send my child to a pirate party? This is a thread from earlier today, apparently. Saturday, 8th of February, 2020, from fucking 3 o'clock. Look how many fucking... It's got over 500 fucking responses already. Look at this shit. And a nursery friend of my 4-year-old DS... these people have weird, like, incel terminology, like fucking code words and shit. I don't know. We can go through it, I guess, but we don't need to. Is having a pirate-themed party. I'm planning to decline the invite as I don't think it's appropriate for little children, or anyone for that matter, to dress up as a pirate. It's glorifying and sentimentalizing criminal men who raped, robbed, and murdered. FFS piracy used to carry the death penalty until recently. You wouldn't let your child go to a Nazi-themed party. I can't see much difference. Yar, diddle me peen. Yar, fuck you, Karen. Poor kid, you aren't going to help her make any friends with that attitude. Unless there will be any actual raping and pillaging going on, I wouldn't worry about it. Agree that you shouldn't go and spoil the atmosphere. Good lord, kids dress up as pirates all the time. You have a complete right to your opinion, but I think that's ridiculous. Yep, you're being unreasonable. From the Queef. Thank you, the Queef. So basically everybody thinks this person's crazy. So that's good. Wedding photos terrible. To ask if anyone is... Why don't you drive? To ask how you saved for a deposit. Subtle ways to say fuck you. Let's keep going. I'm liking this. Guys, going to a pirate party makes us all rapists and murderers. Remember when pirates committed genocide? Isn't that so classic? What did he think being a parent meant? To ask your honeymoon name. Is cowboys and Indians offensive? Well, probably to someone, but who gives a shit? To ask your to be mad at my DH. To worry about my son's fevers. Let's take a look at I was told, okay, parenting. Yeah. We've got like, is this a fucking spam thread? How much did you spend on your firstborn? I'm so sad. Chicken pox. Delaying weaning. Time for mum. What time is bedtime? 14 months. This is mostly just a fine forum, I guess. This isn't as bad as I was expecting. But I have some questions. I have some interesting questions. Firstly, what the fuck is the feminism forum? And what's going on here? Feminism chat. This is gonna be good. Women's Alliance, using the word lady for a woman, but not gentleman for a man. Probably because gentleman is like a long, annoying, cumbersome word that why would you ever say, but lady is like 2 syllables. Line manager just came out as non-binary. Called a girl at work. Here's your 48 paragraph fucking like thesis about how offensive it was that this person got called a girl. I'll start off by saying that I'm a young female working in a semi-senior technical role for a large organization. Just as I joined the meeting, I overheard the following sentence. Is the girl from Department XX joining? I then unmuted and joined. Meeting carried on as usual. When it had ended, I realized how angry I was about being referred to as a girl. They clearly know my name, and I find it so derogatory to be called a girl instead of a woman when I'm 26 years old. Know my job, and I'm the department lead on this for that very reason. Yeah, you know something? Girl is one syllable. This is one of my favorite things when people fucking bitch about feminist shit, and it's the most inconsequential, dumb. How dare you say, guys, I'm female. Is this a space that's not permitting of women? Or some dumb shit like that. It's like, man, girl is one syllable. Woman is two syllables. Your name is more effort than just saying the girl from whatever. It's very simple. It's like the only person reading into this is you because you're like fucking insecure. Also annoyed 94. You know that's good. I'm 30 years older than you nearly and a very senior PA, but at one interview, the executive said he wanted a girl sitting outside his door and referred to the girls in HR and the girls in finance. I turned him down. The dinosaur. Good God. There are people dying in wars, and we're arguing about some guy saying girl. Okay, that's great. Yes, you are being unreasonable. It is a small and seriously insignificant thing. Is this a TERF forum? Is that what this is? Because now I'm seeing stuff about trans rights advocates suddenly repeating it costs you nothing as if they're reading it off a script. Huh. TRA's protest anti-rape culture event. Yes, rape culture, that thing that exists. Alongside Santa and the Tooth Fairy. Today in Manchester, there's a flash mob involving Trafford rape crisis, performing that amazing Chilean "The Rapist Is You" chant. It was protested by TRA's waving trans flags organized by Manchester Sisters Uncut, who ironically describe themselves as feminists taking direct action for domestic. Huh. Are these TERFs? Is this a TERF forum? I think these are TERFs. These people seem to not really like trans people very much. Trans girl / non-binary student at school. What do we got? I'm a long-standing mumsnetter and user of FWR, but have name changed for this as it discusses my DD and her classmates. Can you people just use the fucking words? Do you need to have this stupid terminology? I fucking hate when people do this shit. Fucking wokey cokey. My DD-14 is at an independent co-ed school. She has Asperger's. Last year, Colin joined her school. He'd been out of school for about a year due to MH reasons, and so when he joined DD's, he went back a year to repeat year 10. This means he's going to be 16 shortly. Okay, so Colin has been suffering with issues. About a month ago, DD told me that Colin came to school in a skirt because he wanted to. DD said he wasn't. DD said he said he wasn't trans. There's a lot of pronouns for a conversation like this. He wore it simply because he wanted to, and she told him she was proud of him. I said, good for him. That shows guts. Colin is a tall, broad, masculine boy. He doesn't look in any way feminine. Okay, so Colin began wearing the skirt more. Colin came out as trans and non-binary. They're going to take hormones. Colin, Chloe surgery. Uh-huh. Wow, this is a long fucking post. What brings me on to something else that came up. DD and Colin and Chloe were joking around about liking each other. DD, who thinks she may be a lesbian, said, but I only like girls. And Colin / Chloe said, but I am a girl. DD said that she thought, but you're not. She didn't want to hurt Colin / Chloe's feelings, so she said that she had a crush on another girl. True, DD told me, though, that the thing is, Colin is quite masculine looking. So this person's like upset that their kid is gonna be looked at as like a bigot for this. Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's a little bit fair. But this seems like I would not be happy about this situation. I have a child with HFA and I'm rather sick at how he, who has a disability, might be fucked about or labeled a bigot or even possibly prosecuted as a fucking criminal because he can't make sense of all this non-binary or I changed sex stuff because he has a fucking disability that impairs the executive function part of his brain. I would not be happy about the situation. And what situation? That another kid exists in the class and has like things that they're doing? Okay. I would be very clear with DD, even though she is woke. My lovely lesbian DD is too hopefully. Even though she is woke. Ties herself in knots, trying to include boys, everyone, and everything. No, Colin is a boy and should not be changing in the girls' change. Ooh, boy, we got some fucking spicy opinions here. So this is a TERF forum, everybody. We found our TERF community, I guess. Okay. Well, that's interesting then. I wasn't really expecting that, but it's good to know. I think I might call it here, because there's like more to look at, but as this site's not the most interesting thing, if other people look at this and maybe tell me that there's stuff that I missed, then great, but I got some food to make. I got some more Jack Daniels to drink. And yeah, I think I'm going to round this down here. Read off a few super chats here, but yeah, that was our 3 forums. We spent a little more time looking at DSP, and then we looked at some Vore stuff and read some fucking Vore RP. Anal Vore RP, as a matter of fact. It was quite exciting. Seems like the chat was having a pretty good time with it. I might need to read some more Anal Vore RP in the future. At least that shit won't get me banned off YouTube, you know. But yeah, then we took a look at this Mumsnet forum, and I was expecting it to be a little bit more kind of along the lines of that crazy bitch who was like, oh, pirates are evil, or whatever. But instead it was TERFs. I don't really know much about TERFs or any of that. They're kind of fucking dumb from what experience I've got, but I don't know. You know, to each their own, I guess, unless you're into fucking Vore and being digested in stomach acids. But yeah, read off a few of these bad boys, and then I think we will call this quits. $2 from test subject 306. How are DSP and Onision as cringy as Snake Thing? Or as cringe? Is that how it's supposed to be? I'm not sure. I know they aren't. I mean, Onision is. He's a fucking criminal. I wouldn't say he's exactly up there with Snake Thing, but he's certainly done some shit that he deserves to be called out on. DSP is just an idiot and an asshole. Not really a Snake Thing, but you know, they can't all be disgusting fucking sex monsters on this channel. $2 from Jordan Sutherland. New Vegas and a claw stream. Sounds like a good night. Well, you know, patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. So, I hope you're doing okay with that. $2 from Olivia Polychronopoulos. Time to commission DeadwingDork. Please no. Please no. Don't. Please no and don't. Please don't several more times. Thank you. $2.50 from ComBS. Dobson stream hype. Get that degen blue bear claw. Yeah, I remember back in the day when people didn't like him before he even turned into the fucking Care Bear. So yeah, I don't know how the Andrew Dobson stream would go necessarily. I guess it would be sort of like various comics that he's done throughout the years, various responses to criticism that he's made. Some of his fucking inflation porn. I don't know. We'll think about it. But yeah, it's high time for some Dobson. $5 from Riddle of Lightning. There's actually Vore segregation online. The furries and the weebs have their own Vore circles, and they both discriminate against each other. Jesus Christ. Humans suck. Humans, even when they're fucking talking about being digested in stomach acids, like they have to segregate themselves into communities. I bet the water tastes so much sweeter in the anime-only Vore fountain. Fucking Vore racists. I hate it. $2 from Jane Doe Claw. I need an Andrew Dobson stream. Well, you know what? Patience. I think it'll happen pretty soon. $2 from Mysterious Senior Hilter. Do I sense Clawfather trolling some Discord soon? I mean, maybe for like a video. But if I did it on stream, I'd just have a bunch of people jumping in the Discord and being like, "Hey guys, DeadwingDork is streaming about you." And it just turns into a shit show. So I don't really prefer doing that, but we'll see what happens. $5 from Josh Shrum. I actually have an inflation fetish, Deadwing, but don't hate people for not enjoying it. So don't bash me for liking it. But Dangerous Vore is really bad. I mean, hey, at least inflation doesn't I don't know. No, actually, inflation is pretty bad. You're a bad person. I don't like you. I'm just kidding. To each their own on some level, but yeah, Vore is something else. I feel like Vore is a step beyond inflation, because I feel like inflation is so comically stupid that like it's not realistic to ever actually happen in the way that like it's depicted in like the hentai or whatever, the hentai. You know, the porn of inflation, but like Vore is based on like actual things that happen and just animals like eating things, and it's a lot of like specifics about the stomach acid digestion process and things like that. It's a little too close to realism for me. But yeah. $2 from Josh Shrum once again. Well, I like being inside the body, but that's me. Okay, fella, listen. We don't need to know how much of a sex weirdo you are. You can just leave that information to yourself. But you know, that's fine. I mean, if you want the whole stream knowing that you're into being inside the body, then I guess you could do that. I mean, $2 from Whimsical Mimsy. Pain level too high to type. Thanks for the lulz. I hope the pain was only caused by the terrible stream content and not anything else more serious. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. $2 from ComBS. I feel like this needs a fair use Sangi. You know, you're right. Get that fair use boy right here. It's a little late for it. It's a little late, but that fair use Sangi right there. That's good. Just a happy little Sangi. $2 from Rob. Look up Bigger, Badder, Vore Toys, Indiegogo. Okay. Bigger, Badder, Vore Toys. Thank you for making me have to type that into my browser. I appreciate that. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's closed. Thank God. But it also had flexible funding, so never mind. Okay, not thank God. All right, well, yeah. Bigger, Badder, Vore Toys Indiegogo campaign, everybody. That's quite something. $5 from Joe Vinny the Hyena. If Reshiram can speak, she would say, "Bitch, you need help. That's the truth." I like the idea that Reshiram has the accent. Reshiram speaks like Terry Crews or something. I believe that. $2 from Goldie Fawn. Love your live streams from northern BC. Oh, nice. I'm from southern BC. We'll clash on top of a building sometime to determine which side of the province is better. It'll be great. $2 from Filthy Casual. Rip Boogie 2988. Guys, Boogie died. F's in chat, guys. I don't think you realize this. This is real. This is serious. Boogie's fucking dead. You won't be laughing for long, fuckers. $5 from Co-Rust. Hey, Claw, I heard you're going to a furry convention. If you end up going to Texas Furry Fiesta this month, hit me up. I don't think it's going to happen this month, but yeah, we reached the Patreon goal for sending me off to a fucking furry convention. I don't know what's going to happen there. I guess I'll just, like, walk around and, I don't know, talk to people. I don't know. I don't know what's going to... That's going to be an interesting experience. Maybe I'll walk out of it with a fucking Banjo-Kazooie bear fursuit. I don't know. I guess anything could happen, but probably not that. I have a feeling that would not happen. But yeah. Yeah, we're going to be reporting back from a furry convention. It's going to be pretty exciting. $5 from Johnny Johnston. Should do a bug chaser deep dive in the future. Or not. You do you, Daddy Claw. Well, actually, one of our Discord members, Fade, has actually put together quite the selection of info about bug chasers. There's like some forums where they congregate. There's some well-known cases of it happening. So we might be doing a bug chasing stream at some point in the future. It's if you're not familiar, it's a group of people who intentionally attempt to either catch or infect other people with sexually transmitted diseases like AIDS and such, mostly. So that's just absolutely a wonderful group of people who will get the spotlight on this channel at some point soon. I assure you. Let's see, $5 from Tiny Danza. Our girl Gail sent her pubes to Ivanka, then had an adult toy battle with the Secret Service. Yes, I've been requested to do like a look at Gail again after all this time. Apparently some weird shit's been going on. She did have that email, which some people have said is not her, but I don't know. I believe that it's either her or like one of her fucking characters in her head or somebody. But it was an email that was like, "Greetings, dork!" And then it was a bunch of Bible verses that were intending to prove to me that Gail's not crazy or something. I don't know. But yeah, might be worth looking at Gail again sometime. You're probably not far off the mark there. Finally, $2 from Josh Shrum. Once again, well, not in real life and basically no digestion. Oh, and we got another $5 from Josh Shrum. And I just wanted to say that I like it in my specific ways, but I'm not a weirdo in real life because of it. So that's all that really matters, right? Or night. I think I don't know if I made you upset there. I was mostly making jokes when I said the thing before, but yeah, I mean, you know, doing this channel, talking about snake things and Onisions and whatnot, the perspective has shifted where it's no longer enough to just be into some interesting things. You gotta also be a bit of an active degenerate, like a bit of an active piece of shit. So as long as you don't become an active piece of shit to people in your life or other people's lives, then that's probably the only thing that really matters. But yeah, I think that'll about do it for the stream. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by on this I mean, it wasn't that brief. We went for a couple hours. We went for like at least 2 hours, but semi-brief forum dive. You know, we covered a few interesting topics. I would have liked to have had more to look at the Mumsnet forum, but honestly, wasn't quite as interesting as I had expected it to be. I didn't expect them to be trans-exclusionary radical feminists, though. So that was a surprise, but, you know, mistakes into miracles and whatnot. Yeah. No outro music today. I don't think it's necessary. I have to go drink some more Jack Daniels. That's the main prerogative right now. Then I gotta make some pork chops. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I think it's time to do Bully Stream Part 3, actually, so maybe stick around for that. I'm not sure, but, yeah. Take it easy, guys. See you next time. Penis.